as a seal upon thine arm. So goes one of the most famous lines of the ancient Hebrew love poem, Song of Songs. Besides being a particularly enchanting verse, this quote captures much of what I believe has brought us here to celebrate Alex and Elizabeth. For since their first meeting, these two have chosen to bind themselves to one another. They have committed themselves to each other time and again, assured that they will be able to depend on one another. They have already placed their seals upon their hearts. This certainty of a connection has played out since the very first moment Alex and Elizabeth met. As Elizabeth recently told me, right after meeting Alex, she sent off a quick text to some of her friends to say, quote, "I think I just met my soulmate." It seems she was right. I witnessed firsthand how quickly and beautifully these two realized the ways they could depend on each other. Alex can be assured Elizabeth will support and defend him even when he doubts he can defend himself. Elizabeth knows that Alex will do whatever he can to provide her with what she needs, even when she does not know what those needs are. He can predict how many boxes or bags she'll need when they're packing for a trip or a move, just as she knows when he might need some encouragement when he's feeling lost in troves of Japanese archives. This ceremony is thus not about beginning their life together or committing themselves to one another, for they have already done that. They committed themselves to one another each time they organized Skype calls across time zones or flew across oceans to see one another. They began a life together long ago when Elizabeth first started talking to the man she knew was her soulmate. So if the seal has already been set, why are we here? Well, I posed this very question to Alex and Elizabeth recently. They told me they wanted to celebrate the family they had created with their union, the world they had forged. They described wanting to bring together the now expanded family they've come to call their own, along with their friends, all to celebrate the joy of a family that encompasses both kin they were born with and those they have chosen along the way. Building a life together is not always easy. With their differing work styles, workout regimens, and approaches to stress, Alex and Elizabeth are two distinct people. It would thus be odd and, frankly, boring if they agreed on everything. Rather, we are seeing two people who know that beneath any disagreement, there is that seal. We stand before two people who know that for whatever may divide them, it pales in comparison to what unites them. This unity comes from the knowledge that the person before them loves them in a way they never thought possible. A love that grows through struggle, deepens over time, and does not waver in the face of obstacles. In short, the seal affirms what Elizabeth knew all those years ago. They are soulmates. Now they will exchange vows that they have prepared themselves. Alex.
Elizabeth, ever since I met you at that party nearly 4 years ago, not a day has gone by where I didn't think about you. From that day onward, I knew I wanted to be with you. I had never experienced a connection that was so instant and overwhelming. That giddiness I felt during that first night that we talked for far too long is something that I still feel when I go out to meet you somewhere, when I run into you unexpectedly on campus, and when you come back home from work. I really cannot describe all the ways and reasons why I love you in the span of our vows, but I promise to tell you in the coming days, months, and years that I get to spend with you. If I can describe just one thing I love about you today, I would have to choose your beauty. And I don't just mean how beautiful you look, but all the things that I find beautiful about you. Your independent mind and spirit, your desire to learn, the intense care you have for your friends and family, and your passion to make this world a better place for others. In each of these qualities and more, you have a purity of heart and purpose that I can only describe as beauty. You are my perfect partner, and I want you to be by my side for the rest of our lives. So, I vow to do whatever I can for you as your partner. I vow to offer you a bite or 2 or 3 of my meal that you didn't want to order, but are curious to taste. I vow to patiently listen to your long stories, which may or may not include a prelude, background information for context, the actual beginning, a tangential side story, a long and usually an anticlimactic end. vow to make you pancakes every weekend I can and not forget the chocolate chips. But more seriously, I vow to always treat you as my equal partner in life. To be there for you when you need support, to protect you when you need protection, to help you achieve your goals and dreams. And to ask for you, for your support when I feel lost, your protection when I am vulnerable, and your help when I feel insufficient. I vow to be patient and kind, to be generous with my time and affection. In short, I vow to love you as you deserve to be loved for as long as I live.
Alex, as you know, I am incredibly indecisive and need to refer to my committee, as you call it, for even minor decisions. But with you, I was always sure. When I sat down to write these vows and think about why that is, so many complimentary words came to mind, words like intelligent, thoughtful, handsome, and engaging. But really, when it comes down to it, I think one of your most remarkable qualities is that you are truly kind, and a rare, undiscriminating kind in which you connect with other people so easily and make everybody feel at home. And that is one of the things that I love most about you, that you always make me feel at home, whether it's a closet in Tokyo, my parents' basement, or a magnet-ridden apartment. Coming home and seeing you, wherever that is always the best part of my day. So I promise to continue building a home with you wherever we are. I promise to fly back and forth from Japan as many times as it takes for you to write your award-winning book. I promise to always make time to Skype when we can't be together, no matter how many hours apart we are. I promise to use boxes instead of bags next time we physically move. And not to overfill our home with too many pairs of the same boots. But no matter where our home is, I also promise to always support you and be there for you. And I know saying that means so many different things, but I think that Margaret Atwood captured what this means to me when writing to her partner. I would like to be that unnoticed and that necessary. I hope to do the same and continue to let our lives intertwine so effortlessly and seamlessly. You make me happier than I had ever thought possible, and I'll love you always.
Now for the rings, Justin. These rings represent your endless and eternal love, past, present, and future. May they remind you of the strength and support you give to each other through every moment, big and small. Alex, please repeat after me. Elizabeth?
Elizabeth,
I promise to spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to spend the rest of my life with you.
And to be your partner in marriage.
And to be your partner in marriage.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment to you.
as a symbol of my commitment to you.
And my love for you.
And my love for you.
Elizabeth, please repeat after me. Alex,
Alex,
I promise to spend the rest of my life with you.
I promise to spend the rest of my life with you,
And to be your partner in marriage.
to be your partner in marriage.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my commitment to you.
as a symbol of my commitment to you
And my love for you.
and my love for you.
So now that Elizabeth and Alex have exchanged their rings and their incredible vows, we come to the dramatic finale, the breaking of the glass. Now, as with all Jewish traditions, this one has an almost comical number of interpretations and explanations. So the custom is typically explained to date back to a story in the Talmud of an elderly man who, during a particularly lively wedding celebration, threw a glass down on the ground to disrupt the festive mood. Now, the desire to interfere with celebrating may seem strange for such a joyous occasion. One popular interpretation is that this was meant to remind Jewish revelers of the fallen temple in Jerusalem. This message has come to stand as a reminder that with happiness there is also hardship. A similar view says that the breaking of the glass ushers in a dramatic end to the sacred world created by the ritual of marriage. The shattering of this glass ends the imagined suspension of time and space that happens as these two exchange vows and rings. The real world comes rushing in. And with that world comes joys, but also troubles. Life is not easy, marriage is not easy. It takes work, it takes patience, it takes support. For that help, Alex and Elizabeth will turn towards one another and towards all of us here. As the world rushes in, we will assist them any way we can. We will first do that by giving a hearty mazel tov, or congratulations, to the happy couple once the glass is broken. Now, one last comment before the big moment. I want to again thank all of you for attending, and especially thank George, Harriet, Jack, and Rochelle, and remember Patricia, for supporting and raising the wonderful people standing before us. After the glass breaking and the mazel tov, the ceremony will be over, and you can find friends of the couple, Joe, Sana, Nick, and Ryan, at the back of the hall, who will help guide you to the quad club for the reception. Now, without further ado, let us prepare for the world to rush back in, for the happy couple to share a kiss, and for us to declare our love and support to Alex and Elizabeth, husband and wife.